All right. Well, thank you guys again so much for jumping on tonight's Team Impact Momentum call. It is the middle of the month, you guys. And so that means we've got about 2 weeks left to close out the month strong. Many of you on here are going for ranks and have goals set. And so we're going to help you with a few things tonight with that. But I also want to welcome our brand new associates to the team and let you know that we are here for your support. We've put many tools together to assist you. We have these calls every week as well to help you stay informed, ask questions, and hear testimonials even from other folks on the team. So with that, guys, I want to start with our team site. If you have not been here yet, I highly encourage you to go to Team Impact SP, which is obviously for superpatch.com. There's a wealth of information here. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to learn all of this and know all of this stuff. Most people just kind of use this as a reference tool, a point of reference first. If you are new, we do actually have a different process for you, but I will start here with this, guys, for everyone on here. If you go to getting started, there's a welcome message here that you can cut and paste to everyone that gets started brand new on the team. Okay. And so if you see, I'm going to get this highlighted so you guys could see the separation, but basically it starts here, right? And so once you do that, once you cut and paste that message to your brand new person with your link to our communication line, which is through the Band app, okay, it basically tells them to go to your link, sign up for free. And guys, this is how we communicate via chat, post, updates, all that kind of thing. So you want to make sure that you are plugged in to our Band app. And so when a brand new person joins the Band app and they go to Team Impact International, we want them to go to this welcome message, okay? And it basically tells them, or if you're new online, tells you how to get set up so you are at the heart of our communication. That's the most important first step, to make sure that you're plugged in. So as you see, it says to turn on your notifications, find and use the chat feature, find and save your band invitation link so you can send to your new folks, okay? And then down here, you're going to get started and launch your business. But this is very important, you guys. We were asked to keep the Telegram channel open a few more days, but tonight we will close that out, guys, because we have to make sure that we have one place that everyone's receiving communication. So if you're in the Telegram channel and you are not on the Band app, please get back with the person that enrolled you into Superpatch and ask them for their Band link so that you're connected to them directly. Then they can see that you've got plugged in. In addition, you guys, if you see here, we have some chats, right? And so our general chat is what you will automatically be entered into. Okay. So whenever we have announcements, but even beyond that, you guys, people send voice clips. I know recently James and Amari posted some very encouraging testimonials in here, and we encourage each and every one of you, whether you have a question or a testimonial or just something positive to share, okay? That's what this is for. That's what this chat is for. We'll be communicating with you guys. We'll be sending you updates on things, but also this is our group chat. This is what we do to communicate with, or what we have to communicate with one another. And so, I highly encourage you to participate in that. Now, we also have a new associate chat. And in that welcome message, we actually ask you to join, if you're new, the new associate chat. Okay. And so we're going to be adding different things in here, guys, from time to time, but it's really been put together for a brand new person. If they have questions, and maybe the person that brought them in is new and they don't know the answer. If it's something that you can't find out from customer support, then throw it in that chat as a new person, and we will do our best. All of the leaders are in there in that chat, so we'll do our best to answer those questions. All right, next, if you guys haven't seen this, one of the things I'm most excited about is our recognition. And so we have a lot of folks that rank advanced last month. And so they were put into this chat to see all of the folks that were recognized. But in addition to that, guys, we do have a Facebook page. And so we're going to post those inside of our Facebook page as well. But congratulations and hats off to all the beautiful people on our team that did rank advance last month. And finally, we have a sample post chat. And you guys are going to see this thing just really explode here over the next several weeks. And basically what we will do, guys, is we will send a message, I should say, in here that you can cut and paste that has gotten a lot of feedback, a lot of, what do we call it, interaction, right? Because for those of you that aren't familiar with posting on Facebook, there is a certain way in which to do it. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But what we do is we also give you what to post. So for instance, you can go here to getting started. Okay. This is our Facebook launch strategy. We tell you, here's a great first post in launching your business. Here's a great first post in getting customers. Here's how to reply and follow up. Here's some sample DM messages to send out, right? So everything's here. And guys, I can't tell you or express enough how helpful ChatGPT is in helping you to market your business. If you don't have that downloaded on your phone or your computer, you are completely missing out. You know, oftentimes people will just make up something in their head that they think people will respond to, and they'll put it on their wall. And then if they get no interaction, they're frustrated. Well, unless you're a marketer, right? I don't say a professional marketer, but I'm saying unless you know something about marketing and what you can say to get people to respond to your post, it's going to be a difficult road for you trying to sell this product or recruit people into this company just on your own ideas. Okay. Now, we didn't have this back in the day. We had to just do trial and error, but now you have ChatGPT. You can literally go there, you guys, and ask it to write a post. You could say, chat, write a post for me about Super Patch, but don't say the name, right? And I want it to, list the benefits of the patches so that I can get people to, to request info so I could sell them the patches, whatever. Like, just be very descriptive. And it will come up with like a whole style of like text. For instance, you shouldn't put a full paragraph. People don't read paragraphs. So it needs to be like, broken up properly. Whenever you add little icons and things like that, that actually helps. Obviously, add a picture, like all those things, you guys, matter. And there are people that are successfully building this business just on Facebook, guys, making thousands and thousands of dollars, but they're doing it the right way. Okay. So with that, I'm going to introduce you guys to a tool that we've created. Okay. It's called How to Do an Effective Curiosity Post. All right. And so guess what? The beautiful Clarissa Young actually recorded this video. And so we wrote this out here. Okay, so you've got the text version of it. Okay. For those of you guys that are, have to read, but then she actually explains it as well. This young lady has done tens of thousands of dollars in customer orders, guys, throughout her career in network marketing. And she's only been with one other company prior to Super Patch. And she literally became one of the top earners, guys, in that company of customers. And so she is absolutely one of our experts on the team, as well as, we took strategies and ideas from people that were willing to share what's working for them when it comes to online posting. So, and you don't have to be, guys, don't get me wrong, you don't have to be some big expert, but if you know the basics of what to do and what not to do, and you can teach your team to do this, you will have explosive growth. So as you guys see right here, okay, there's important things to keep in mind. I'm not going to go through all this. You guys can actually read this for yourself, right? But I have to tell you, if you take the time to understand how to do this the right way, for instance, curiosity marketing is basically saying, do not put super patch all over your wall. Now, some people do that, but we're of the belief, you guys, that if you plaster the name super patch all over your wall, what's to stop people that see that from just going anywhere on YouTube or Google and finding somebody to buy it from? Because they don't understand necessarily that they should be asking for a link of yours since you're promoting it, right? So that's great advertisement for super patch, but not so much for your personal business. So what we do is we do curiosity marketing, which is basically you say just enough for the person to actually inquire, and they have to then inquire via in your comments or DMing you. Now there's two things. You have a record of who's actually seen your post and requested information. And then you can always go back and track that. And number two, they can't get any link. They don't even know what it is until they inbox you. Okay. And so the second thing is that with that, guys, I cannot stress enough. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Okay. This website, thepatchproof.com. If you're not using this, guys, you're doing yourself a disservice. This is a product only page. We've got the 5-minute video here. We've got the testimonial group, which every single one of your prospects should be in here no matter what. Because what happens is once they join the group, now things start to come up on their wall, right? And so without you even having to call them every day and share more testimonials, they're going to naturally see it on their wall, okay? So definitely add everybody in this testimonial group. The detailed product overview. This is where Jay goes over each and every patch. That's one of the first things that I love telling people that are really serious about this to watch, because they'll really understand the power of these patches. And then of course we have our own YouTube channel, our team YouTube channel. But guys, the point is that this right here does the work for you. All you've got to do is direct people to it. And in addition, we have actual real life video testimonials here. I cannot tell you guys how many people are signing up just from exposure to this page. Now, on the business side, okay, on the business side, we've got the patchoverview.com. This is the business opportunity. The best, in my opinion, and many other leaders, the best business presentation that's been done to date. Okay. And it's basically like someone is watching or went to a hotel event. You know, back in the day, you get to the hotel event or the big events, but they're doing it from the comfort of their home. And this is an explanation of the products and the business opportunity, right? So the 5-minute video is already in here. So you don't need to send people both if you're going to approach them with the business or they inquire about the business. If they want to know about how we get paid, here we go. Compensation, right here. PDFs of explanation. Here's the chart explaining. It's all right here, you guys. We created these tools so that you don't have to, all you have to do is point. So, you know what, great question. Let me get you over here. And then of course, on the business side, they can hear directly from the CEO if that's important to them as well. And he does an excellent job explaining why Super Patch, why now, the timing, all of that. Okay. So anyway, but my point, you guys, is that when people inquire via Facebook and they send you a DM and you say, I'm sure glad, you know, you asked for more information, you should be sending them one of those two tools and putting all of them in the Facebook group at a minimum. If you don't know how to respond to a question that they have, well, you got two options. You can go here, how to handle objections. We've got some pretty basic objections here, general objections that people get, or you can also go to Chat GPT and ask her or him, hey, chat, someone just asked me if there are ingredients in these, I mean, whatever, right? And it will actually get the information that it's been programmed with and give you a response. It's so helpful. I mean, now let me say this: if you need to get a second opinion, obviously you can ask us in our band chat, okay, to confirm. But you guys, I'm just telling you, if you're not using that tool, you're really, really missing out. And it doesn't even have to be to use it for online marketing. This could be when you're going to go meet someone. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, where say you're going to go meet with the chiropractor or a pickleball instructor. You can ask ChatGPT to give you an idea of how to approach that particular person, and it will put a whole plan together for you. So guys, what do we do in this business? We find people to talk to. We talk to those people that we find. We follow up and collect a decision. That's it. Whether that be over the phone, face to face, on social media, that is literally all we do. So guess what? Number one, finding enough people to talk to, right? That's a big deal. And number two, presenting what we've got. You don't have to do anything. It's already put together for you, right? Follow up and collect a decision. We already have that laid out for you. And if you want some additional detailed information, use the tool ChatGPT. Okay. All right. I'm going to shift focus here for a minute, but are there any questions on what I just spoke about in regards to this segment of how to do an effective curiosity post? I highly encourage you guys to jump on here and look at that video. It's like 7 minutes long or less. It's not short at all. Clarissa does an excellent job explaining how to do it the right way. And I would encourage you to have your team get on there too. Guys, I had a meeting with a 7-figure earner, and that's looking at our business. And one of the things I showed him was the support that we have here as a team. And he's like, wow, everything is already here. Everything's put together. Like, I don't really have to do this on my own, right? I've also had folks say, oh my gosh, you mean to tell me you guys you've put the post together already for my folks so they don't even have to figure it out? Yes, all of that, right? So there's really no excuse, you guys, from the standpoint of how to present the information, how to follow up, how to answer questions, even how we get paid, right? Even here under business, how we get paid, compensation, all of the things. So we know all of that's taken care of. But the number one challenge, I believe, that so many people still have issues with is finding enough people to talk to and actually talking to enough people to match their goal. What do I mean by that? Let's say you have a goal of team leader, okay, which anyone that's really looking to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month fairly quickly, your goal should be to go team leader as fast as possible, whether that's 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. Okay. So if we look at team leader, you guys, and let me just pull that up here real quick. Okay. So this is team leader, guys. This is the structure of team leader. It's you, 2 people, and then 2 more people, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on your team and $3,000 in sales volume, right? Let's see. 1 second, guys. I just got a message. Okay. You know what, guys? Hold on 1 second. I guess we have some people. Let me see how to do this. Okay, 1 second, guys. So I guess we have some folks that, for whatever reason, did not. I mean, they got the link and then, I don't know, I guess something happened. So let me see if I can. Okay. Holly, is there a direct link in the, on the Zoom?
Um,
It should be
but
somewhere, I think.
yeah, like
The
yeah, I think
actual
so.
link.
Where do you want me
Okay,
to put it?
if you could find it and just put it in Telegram, and
Okay.
if you could text it to me as well. Um,
Okay.
yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
All right. Perfect. No problem.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So basically, yeah, so like I said, so team leader here to 6, right? So 3,000 in sales volume. Now, here's how you figure out, and I hope you guys are taking notes here, because for those of you that are looking to go team leader and give yourself a raise by the end of the month, this is exactly how to do it. Okay. I'm going to go, let's go. Okay. So I'm going to go back. So this is team leader. I would be printing out this chart. Okay. To make sure that you know exactly what you should be doing. Okay. So I'm going to go here. Okay. Every pack, you guys, has a number, a volume number, right? So every pack has a volume number. And so as you guys see, the $2.99 quick kit has 260 QV. So the volume that rank advances you, okay, that helps you to move up the compensation plan is called QV. So you've got 260 QV for the $2.99 pack. You got $4.99 QV, so $5.49, so on and so forth, right? And then of course the Flex 40 kit is $12.99 points. Okay. So if we're wanting to go team leader, and we know that's 3,000 in volume, okay? You guys take out your calculators if you don't mind. Okay. So if we're doing $3,000 in volume for team leader, let's say the average pack that comes into your team is the 549. So let's do 499 points. So divide that by 499 points, 499 points. That means throughout your whole team to go team leader, you would need about 6 of the 549 kits, right? So that doesn't sound like that much if you break it down per pack, right? Now look at the quick kit, the 260, right? That's, let's do 3,000 divided by 260. So you would need about 11, it says 11.5, 12 people, 12 orders of 299, right? But let's just see on the worst case scenario, let's divide it. Let's say most of your team's coming in at a 3-pack order. Okay. Well, that's 3,000 in volume divided by 180. That's about 17 orders. Now, guys, that's between customers and the people on your team. So you need 6 people anyway, right? So that's about, let's say 3 people per person, 3 customers at the worst case per associate and your team leader. How will they get the customers? Well, 2 main ways. Number one, they can put up a post, right? And using one of our posts that work so they don't blow it, okay? And number 2, they can reach out to the people that they love, that love them, that respect them, right? And they can simply say, hey, I'm launching a business and I'm super excited about it and I really respect your opinion on things. And I was just wondering if you'd be part of my test market and try out a few of these patches and give me your thoughts and feedback, or maybe some people that may benefit. That's it, guys. And if the goal is to get them on a 3-patch order, then guess what? That's 180 points, right? So what happens there is if you can duplicate that with your team, then you have the 3,000 points. You got, you guys put a 1 in the chat. I don't know who just took that sigh, but put a 1 in the chat if you understand what we're talking about here for team leader. Okay. Now, guys, maybe your goals are not that big right now. Totally fine. Do not feel pressure. Okay. So maybe you just want to be a senior associate. That's okay. So that's 540 points. So you know how to divide 540 points by 180, right? So what happens is that when you do that, you guys, you know exactly what you need to rank advanced. Okay. So just in wrapping this up, guys, whether you want to go team leader, whether you want to go director, whatever rank it is that you're pushing for, okay, that's how you figure out how many packs or orders that you need amongst your whole team to get there. Now, let me take it one final step, okay? Let's go back to our example of 3,000 points. And by the way, if you did the Flex 40 kit, it's literally less than 3 people, okay? 3 people, you're done. So we know that we love promoting that because people can pick their own product. They get the most for their money, okay? But let's just go back to just the mid-level, the 540. Let me close this. Okay, so it's $4.99. Okay. So let's do 3,000 divided by $4.99. That's 6 people that need to come in at the mid package, right? All right. So guess what that means, you guys? Due to the rule of 10 that we always use, meaning 1 out of 10 should sign up that you talk to if you really are not that great at this, which is where we all start, right? So you could be horrible, but if you go and talk to 10 people and they watch that 5-minute video, someone's going to sign up, even if it's because they feel sorry for you. Doesn't matter. 1 out of 10. Okay. So if we use the rule of 10, that means out of 6 people, right? Out of 6 people, I'm sorry, out of, yeah, you need 6 people to hit your goal. You should talk to 60 people to get 6. A lot of you are getting 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, which is incredible. But I always like to go after the worst case. So 6 out of 10, I'm sorry, 1 out of 10 means 60 people. So that means you would need to put 60 people's eyeballs on some type of information about Super Patch to hit that goal, right? Now you're thinking, well, where am I finding 60 people? You guys, you could put up one post and get 15 eyeballs, 20, right? So what if you did a post every other day, right? Which is what we suggest. We do not suggest posting 8 times a day, knocking people across the head with Super Patch before then they want to block you, okay? It's not good. So we want to do it in a professional manner. You can post a couple times a day. It doesn't need to all be about your business though, right? So post daily, but it doesn't need to always be the business or the product, okay? And that goes back to the training that we do on how to do curiosity posting. But anyway, so how would you find 60 people? Well, let's also divide that, you guys. If we have 60 people we need to talk to, and let's say there are 15 days left in the month, that's 4 people per day that need to see your information, the information amongst your team, not just yourself. So what if you had a conversation with 2 or 3 folks on your team and said, hey, I'd like to help you go senior associate. And my goal is team leader. So I'm going to commit to talking to 2 a day, whether it be making a post and inboxing people and DMing people, or, hey, I'm more of an offline person. I'm going to just call people and ask for referrals till I get 2 a day. Or I'm going to call, I have a list of 100 people I know by name. So I'm launching my business. I know I can do at least 2 a day. Well, if you and just a handful of people with a combined effort, you guys, commit to daily activity going until the end of the month, you'll hit your goal. you'll hit your goal. Even if director, for those of you guys on the line that are already team leader, you're going for director, even if that seems so far away, like so much, when you do the math on it, right? And you say, you know what? That's 11,000 points divided by 12.99. That's 8 Flex 40 kits. So 11,000 divided by 4.99. That's 22 people coming in at the 500. Okay. And guys, remember, we have all these, we have Affirm. Some people have used PayPal credit, so they can finance or they can pre-sell it. Remember, we talked about having the showing people how to pre-sell their Flex 40 kit, right? Where they can go and get 6 or 7 customers that will send them the money, 180 Cash App. Now they can use that money to buy the Flex 40 kit. Okay, so that's an option. But the point is, even at having, needing 20 of the $500 packs, that's 200 exposures divided by 15 days of the month. That's 13 a day. So could you and 4 people commit to doing what, 3 a day together? And for those of you guys that are really trying to move fast, you'll just do the 13 a day yourself. I was on the phone with a very close friend of mine that in a previous company, he started at 0, was given no extra assistance from his upline in regards to people being placed and all of that kind of thing. And he had no online presence and did not have he didn't have a lot of strong relationships with leaders or people that have done this before. So he knew that in order for him to hit his goal, he was going to have to do all the exposures at first, right? Until he could get a team. And he literally inboxed, you guys, 20 to 30 people a day. Now, mind you, I don't think you can do more than 30 or else you go to Facebook jail. So don't do that part, okay? But I'm just telling you, he actually reached out to 20 to 30 people per day. That could be through text, phone, and inbox. My point is, someone like this person who had big goals, right? He needed to replace a 6-figure income. He did 30 to 40 a day. That ended up being 500 people, you guys, in less than 45 days that he had exposed. That ended up bringing him to 40,000 a month by month 3, then to 100,000 a month by month 5, and by month 9, he had made $1 million, you guys. Okay, he's having $350,000 months. This is a real true story. I'm not making like legit, factual, documented. Now, that's not for everybody. Everybody doesn't want to make that kind of money, and that's fine. You want to match your actions and your activity with the type of income that you're looking to make. Now, one of the things we've said for years and years is 10 a day keeps the bill collectors away. 10 a day gets you to 10,000 a month in 90 days, right? So for those of you that have the time, and when I say 10 a day, you guys, if you're messaging or texting or making a phone call, you could really reach out to 10 people in a day in 3 to 4 hours for those of you guys that have that extra time. If you have a full-time job, maybe you can only do 2 a day. That's okay. If you're trying to replace your job, guys, on here, 5 to 10 a day is where it is. If you're looking to get to 6 figures soon, 10 a day. Okay. But again, 10 a day, you guys, is literally sending a text message, sending a voice message. You could be, watching TV doing 10 a day. Honestly, like think about how many hours people spend watching Netflix when they could be watching Netflix and saying, oh, hey, maybe I should make some money too. Let me put up a post. Let me send a few messages to some folks. And if you do that consistently, guys, I promise you, you will reach your goal for sure, 100%. So again, this is that chart. But what I want to recommend that everyone do tonight. Okay, it's the 14th of the month. Tomorrow is the 15th, midway of the month. I want you to consider what your goal is. Okay, I want you to send a text. Matter of fact, guys, let's do this. There's 23 of you guys on here. Send a text to your enroller, the person that brought you on board, and let them know what your goal this month is. That could be senior associate. That's just, you know what, if I could just get my first 2 business partners, that's my goal. If your goal is team leader, okay, and you want to get on track to that extra 500 to 1,000, right? You're like, okay, team leader it is this month. Because remember, whatever rank you make this month is what you get paid at next month. You get paid deeper in the comp plan next month for what you do this month. If you're looking to go director, okay, which is 11,000 in volume, guys, you may only have 3 people on your team right now. You're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to go director? We can help you strategize that depending on how much work you're willing to put in. Okay. If you're going managing director. So no matter whatever your goal is, I want you guys to shoot a text right now to your sponsor and let them know what rank that you're going for this month, because they have an incentive, you guys, to help you, because it's going to help them as well. And so if you let them know early on, you know, last month we had folks tell their goal like 3 days till the end of the month. That's not the greatest thing to do. You don't want to wait. So if we're mid-month, you let the person that sponsored you know what your goal is, and you work together on how that can happen. And you do the math, you guys, the way that I broke this down. I do have a chart, by the way. I'll post that tomorrow. I have a chart. We're doing a video with it. That's the only reason I haven't posted it, but a chart that breaks this down so you can actually see it visually. But let them know what your goal is so that they can assist you with that. Okay. And the last thing I just want to say, guys, and encourage you to do is take inventory of your team, whether you have 2 people or 20 people. This is the time frame in which to go back in the back office, look through every single person in your tree. Okay, go to graphical genealogy. Okay, and look at every single person, click on info, and make sure that they A, are set up for their smart chip, right? B, that they have some kind of an active order, or if they were one of those people that came in at 180 and said they wanted to upgrade later, well, it's time to have that conversation now, right? Remember, we've got financing and we've got pre-selling. We're going to talk about how to pre-sell that Flex 40 kit next week. But those are the things, guys, that are important to do right now as we're here at the middle of the month to help you achieve your goal and your success. So with that, guys, I appreciate you all so much for being on tonight. Make sure that if you have folks in the Telegram channel or chat, that they're transferred over to the Band app. We're going to close that out tonight. I will post this recording inside of our chat as well. Actually, I'll post it on the wall. So for those that may have missed it, they can listen in to this call, and you can tag your new folks in it as well. Other than that, let me see if we have any questions before we close out. Oh, goodness. And you know what? My bad, guys. One more thing here. If you have an event, okay, this Sunday, by the way, 4 p.m. in Orlando, we'll be doing an event for our associates, but also for guests. Okay, Super Patch, we're going to be closing them out, doing our balance tests and all kinds of things. So you can feel free to invite people out. I will post the location here tomorrow. But guys, any kind of event that you have that's open to the team, please make sure to add that here, because we want to support that. If you're doing a call, right, we want to support that. So make sure that you add any event that might be coming up here, because then the team is notified and they will support that. We'll all support it. All right. Okay, guys. Well, listen, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and attention this evening. And until next week, you guys have a wonderful evening. God bless, and good night for now. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Hey, good night.